Et salut! Bon, on est dans un instant critique, les gars. Je teste mon nouveau casque. Il y a de l'écho, on dirait. C'est bizarre, le son est étrange. On va voir. Voilà donc au palais du ministère.
Huh? What was that? I better take a look. They're on us.
The strong survive and the weak perish. Down they go.
Putain, c'est puissant ce casque. Là, j'ai un nouveau casque que j'ai sorti du placard. Là, quand je parle, ça fait de l'écho. Mais par contre, au niveau de l'immersion, c'est nickel. On est trop dedans. Oh, il est où le président? C'est les chiottes. Bah, c'est pas une mauvaise chose, ça va m'inciter à me taire un peu. Elle s'en foutait le travail. Comme si de rien n'était. Ce que je trouve dommage, c'est que... Ah, du lait. On va prendre les clés de contournement. Alors là, j'en ai récupéré plein. Ça fait de ces boucans. Une statue à nord du président, quoi. Ils veulent pas me parler. Ok, donc c'est au rez-de-chaussée. Bienvenue au portail des ressources humaines du ministère de la Morale et de la Précision. Théodore Isaacs mange mes tartines au pourpre. C'est cette phase de Sprat, j'en suis sûr. Ok, on s'en bat les... Ok, voilà l'ascenseur. J'entends des bruits.
Keep your shoulders up.
Team résistant. Team contrebandier. Ok, nous y voilà.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula.
On cherche l'oxyde de diméthyl, je sais pas quoi là. Oh, merde. Oh, on est repéré les gars.
Something. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification. Sure. I've heard that one before. Law save us. Makes you wonder what kind of things the lab coats around here get to forgetting. Just don't let me catch you again without your ID, okay?
C'est là. C'est quoi ça? Containment. C'est quoi ça? Il y a des prisonniers. Ça, c'est les expériences en cours. Ah, c'est beau quand même.
Hold it right there! This area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you? I guess that's what I was wondering. When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely. Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
Question d'aller vite. Et quand il va falloir ressortir, ça va être... C'est là. Il n'y a pas d'escalier. En fait, ce qui se passe, c'est que ils ont plus assez de bouffe, le conseil, pour nourrir tout le monde. Donc, ils veulent replonger les colons en stase. Et nous, on veut sortir les colons de stase. Et on a besoin du même produit. Oh merde! Il meurt! Oh merde! Ah merde!
can't just help you. What do you think you're doing?
Incoming.
I don't think so. Guys, help!
Huh?
No, prisoner!
Bring him down. Get back up. Hit.
Ah, elle est basse, quoi. C'est où la sortie?
Find you, Captain.
Ok, c'est par là qu'on est arrivé. Ouah, ouah, ça explose, quoi. On fuit, les gars, on fuit.
Captain.
Please! I don't want to die!
I don't wanna die. On va pas sauvegarder dans l'ascenseur. Mine de rien. Discrétion assurée. Merde, c'est pas par là. Ok. Il y a des cadavres partout, mais c'est pas nous. Et voilà. C'était l'épisode d'aujourd'hui.
Something's not right.
Their mistake.
Take your confession now.
What?
Open fire! Careful, you're wounded! Never anger a man of the cloth.
Scène d'action.
I don't want to die.
Rizzo's purple berry budge, a soft sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center.
On va voir le journal. Retrouver Phineas dans son laboratoire pour faire le point. Mais moi, je veux faire d'abord. Ok. Allez voir la famille de Ellie. Ah, il y a ça aussi. On verra. C'est là, je pense. c'est là.
There's my parents' place.
Incoming.
Et ça bêche. C'est quand même marrant quand il y a un peu d'action. On a foutu le boxon dans les rues de Byzance. Je pense que ce jeu, il est fait pour être joué comme ça, en fait. Si tu le fais bien sagement, tu te fais chier.
Marilyn, is that you?
Marilyn, je croyais qu'il s'appelait Ellie.
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. I don't know what to say. She's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Come on, try to get into it a little more.
Eh ben, je dis ce que je veux.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. She's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
What did you do?
Why, we did what any grieving parents would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
Substantial.
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Un miscreant. Un mécréant.
The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Ah, merci.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Putain, le son, il est trop puissant, quoi. Avec ce nouveau casque. Bon, ben retournons au vaisseau. Est-ce qu'on a le temps pour l'Odéon? Oui, on a le temps. Mais on le fera plus tard. Pour l'instant, on va retourner au vaisseau. On va faire la quête principale. On va pas rusher, mais on va faire les choses, quoi.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, you had us worried sick. Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. What can I say? I don't collect things, I collect experiences. Just can't think of a good use for this one. Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. You know me, Captain. I don't like to leave a debt unpaid. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Ok, on va faire ça. Ok, c'est tout à fait à l'entrée là-bas. Allons-y.
Couldn't help but notice your shooter, Dr. Fenhill. It's quite a sharp piece.
Non, pas du
Isn't it
tout.
something? I keep meaning to name it,
Je vais
but I
donner
can't
le
come up
flingue
with
le
one
plus
that
pourri que
sticks.
j'avais et une bêche.
That's funny. I thought you didn't care much for nice things.
Hey, a pirate's nothing without a rep. And this baby has a rep of its own.
So, how many times have you seen terror on Monarch?
Ah, il y a quand même des...
Rizzo's lemon
C'est pas si parfait que ça.
your whole family tonight.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a count.
C'est quoi ça? C'est fermé.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Ah, les bases de fou, quoi. Ah, d'accord. Apparemment, il faut qu'on redescende. Non, c'est pas ça.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
Je comprends pas. Ah, il y a un autre quartier. Ouais, je suis jamais allé, là. Non, on peut pas. Je comprends pas, c'est ici, mais... Est-ce qu'il faut qu'on prenne l'ascenseur ou pas?
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth assault cruiser?
Here we go.
Please, I don't want to die. I think I soiled myself.
Non, c'est pas là. Je comprends pas où c'est. La mutuelle d'assurance du Grand Alcyon à Byzance.
Something on your mind?
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Auntie Cleo's ketchup. Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, fat-free. CNP near you. It's near this complete breakfast.
Bon, on va sauvegarder. Je vais aller voir la soluce. Ben, apparemment, c'est là. Mais là, tout est fermé. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a écrit? Ah, mais c'est ça, hein. Appointments available at your satellite office.
Anti-Cleo's pipe patch. All of the benefits.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there? You'll get in trouble. No, I won't. I'll blame it on you.
Elle est où, Ellie?
Wouldn't it be something?
Something on your mind? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Je regarde la Solus, hein. Ok, d'accord. Donc en fait, c'est pas dit.
That's what I've been saying.
Il faut retourner sur Fallbrook. Alors comme ça, tu veux faire une arnaque à l'assurance, hein? Bon, retournons voir Phineas.
Oh, good. A fight. Don't mess with us.
N'oubliez pas qu'il nous faut 65 en crochetage.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Ah bon? On a tué tout le monde, on n'a pas de son côté.
Welcome back, Captain. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated.
Allez, direction le labo de Phineas.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can
Et
revive
là,
the remaining colonists.
le jeu est presque fini.
All I need now is
Parce
the
que comme ça finit,
dimethilsulfoxyde.
ça commence. Quand ça commence, ça finit.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. Yes, I bet they did. The board scientists are more worried about pleasing their superiors than making real advancements. I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up
Il y a
every member of the
forcément une
board,
solution.
shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Ah bon? On peut faire ça? Ça sert à quoi?
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Ah bon?
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Certainly. How can I? It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors. Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant...
Il y a un truc que je comprends pas quand même.
Engineers, experts in their field. If we work together,
S'il y a plus de bouffe pour les colons et qu'ils ont décidé de les cryogéniser en attendant que ça s'améliore et que nous, on arrive et qu'on décryogénise d'autres colons, est-ce qu'on va pas avoir un encore plus gros problème de bouffe?
Certainly. How can I help?
Alors qu'est-ce qu'on a? Je vais prendre ça histoire d'être tranquille. Bon, ben direction l'espoir, hein. J'ai toujours quand même le réflexe d'appuyer sur L1 pour voir mon personnage, quoi. Allez, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui.